Hello. So, this is a quick video about something I've never seen before with CGC. I have quite a few of the CGC slabs. Actually, most of my comics are on CGC slabs. And if you're not familiar with CGC, um, this there's this is what they call the old slab, but there's one before this one that's even older. This is the new one. As you can see, they're kind of similar as far as the label, but the holder itself, you can see the new one is much nicer, much thicker, and feels a little bit clearer than the old one. So I just picked this two because this is one of my favorite books. So you can see it side by side. The grades are pretty similar, and yeah. So you can see the difference right there. I'll close up on the labels, and I'm gonna show you something I never seen before. So that's the previous label. Um, this is the new label. And you can see the description is pretty much the same. The notes pretty much the same. Go back. And I can put some pictures later on the video so you can see better. So all my comics are pretty much the same when I get the old label, the new label. But then I decide to, if you see my videos, I decide to do a frame for my wall, for my comics to put on the wall. And I want to put one of my favorite books or sets, which is the Giant Size Spiderman. And as you can see, this is a really nice copy of a Giant Size Giant Size Spider-Man number 6. And as you can see too, it has the new label, much like this one has the new label. And I was pretty happy with it. It's a nice book, nice label, nice holder. It's an amazing book. Actually, I like this cover so much and this book so much that when I saw another 9.8, I decided to get another one. And that's where things get a little bit, I guess, strange or surprising to me. If you haven't seen my videos before, that's the frames I'm talking about to put my comics. I have a cabinet there that I keep a lot of my comics, but I also have some space on the wall that I like to display the comics. So I made this frame to put all my 6 Giant Size Spider-Man. And as you can see here, actually I have one of them, 3. It still has the old label, and this one has the new label. Again, they're pretty similar, and usually, like I showed you before on the Amazing Spider-Man 122, the information is the same. But for some reason, when I got my second Giant Size Spider-Man 6, even though it has a new label, they are not the same. And I've never seen that before, and maybe some of you watching this can explain this to me. I don't know if it was an update that CGC made or a change after they released the new holder, but I'll put them side by side here so you can see it's the same book. Giant Size Spider-Man number 6, again one of my favorite books. Actually, the grade and the pages are the same, 9.8 off-white to white, 9.8 off-white to white. So let me put them side by side, or one and the other one. You can see the difference. Note to your right, on the top one, there's a note. And I'll close up so you can see. So it says last issue. The other one doesn't say anything. Again, as you can see here, it's the same book. 1975, 1975, 6. So I never seen that before. And I put a picture of the census report, or when you enter, that number and this number, you actually get two different census. They're not in the same census. So this one says there's like, I don't know, I have to look. But look at the picture right now. I'll post the pictures. One says there's, I believe, 4 9.8s. And the other one says there's like 3 9.8s or something like that. And in the notes or the comments there, one says last issue, the other one doesn't say that. And the other difference I noticed here, see it says Giant Size Spiderman number 6, Marvel Comics, September 1975. Okay, that's correct. But on the other one, I don't know if you can tell the difference. See right there? The other one just says Marvel Comics, 1975. So I'm not sure if CGC is considering these two different books, or what's the reason for that. I'm not really sure. As you can see, both are 1975 and it's the exact same book. So I don't know, something interesting. Of all the books, I got this the first time I seen something like that. I'll go back here to Amazing Spider-Man 122. Again, I have several of them that have the old one and a new one, and sometimes there are some changes or updates or whatever. But this one, I'm just comparing two books with the new label. And on the census, they show us as if they were like two different books. I'm not sure if that's like a mistake or some kind of oversight, or there's a reason for them to be separate. So if you know anything about it, put your comments down there. Maybe you know or you've seen that before. Again, I've never seen that before, and I thought it would be interesting to just show it because if I haven't seen it and I have a few books, I'm sure a lot of people may be confused too when they get books like that and they don't know, hey, it's on the census, but then I search again, there's another one with the same name, same year on the census as well. So I take it, so one has 4 copies, 9.8, the other one has 3 copies, 9.8, so the total will be 7 copies total. If they're the same book, so why they are not in the same census. So, well, again, that's it. Put your comments there if you have an explanation. And yeah, I'll see. If I find out, I'll put my comments there, but I tried to look it up. I couldn't find any information on it. Okay? As usual, thanks for watching. And subscribe if you want to see any other of my books. Thank you.